Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Japan. I think this is episode number 11, but maybe that's not right. I have been doing a little bit of thinking about what design to do off camera. There have been a few recommendations, not too many, but I had already kind of figured out I would do a light cruiser, and I already had in mind a light cruiser. So let's just go ahead and start off the episode with light cruiser design. Now, one of the things I was kind of looking into doing was to making something along the Cosmo. From the previous, not the one we've encountered already with the French, but from the French Succession series that we did, the last series. But I noticed that I have quality -1 7-inch guns, so that immediately told me, no, in fact, I am not going to do that kind of design. So we'll be going for an all 6-inch gun light cruiser once again. And if that is another boring cruiser for you, well, it seems to do pretty well. So what I'm shooting for is a 27 knot, 2.5 belt to 2.52. This might not be possible to do. I prefer for it less. This speed should be good enough to avoid battle cruisers for a little while. It won't be able to avoid endgame battle cruisers. But the idea is to make this thing just a heavy beast. That's fine. In fact, I was even considering making the deck 1. And the turrets 2. Maybe the turrets 2 is fine because we have so many gosh darn turrets. Well, we don't right now. Let me show you what I have in mind. I have in mind we have 3 centerline turrets we can take advantage of. And then from there, the sky's the limit. We're just going to put a lot of this. A lot of side turrets on. And there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-sided 6-inch broadside, which I think is actually just equivalent to my Izumi class. Now, my Izumi are 6300, going 22 knots. These are going to be 7500 with... Alright, let me just open up the Izumi so we have a basis of comparison. This is 2.5 to 2.5, 4.5-inch conning tower, 12 6-inch guns. So, yeah, that's a broadside of 7. We are going to be doing, ironically, 11 6-inch guns for broadside of 7. Do we want all 4 torpedoes? Well, they will be, I think these will be the 21-inch variety. I don't know which one these will be, but I think it's the 21-inch variety. I'm not sure. We might only need 2, in fact, because this thing will be going faster than its submerged torpedo firing. So I might actually just... I of course, want to have some torpedoes on my light cruisers to finish off ships that are dead in the water, for example. But maybe in this case, we won't actually add the second set. It's going to be fine using its guns. We're going to need probably, I think, 155, 160. I'll put it at 160, just we'll see how that goes. What if I get... Okay, so the conning tower is currently at 0. I don't know why. Let's make sure. Let's get this up to 5. 4.5 or 5 is fine. I'll leave it at 5 for now. Probably 4.5. It's really the situation that this won't be able to... If we look at gun data, we are already piercing 4.2 from very close. So 4.5 is already going to be enough to stop 6-inch guns, and we don't really care about stopping anything larger. So 4.5 was where I'll leave it, actually. What else do we want? Well, why do we have so much space left over? It's kind of nice. What would it take to get... This might be... Yeah, it's 400 tons to get... When you have this many turrets, it makes sense that it would cost a lot. So we might leave that at 2. Which is weird that our deck and our turrets would be the same. How much would it be to get another knot? Oh my goodness! Oh, what do you know? We could either get 28 knots or we could drop the price. So if we do... Okay, this is going to be 28.7. 28.7. $28.7 versus 25.5. 28.7 versus 25.5. We're looking at about a 12% increase in cost for... I mean, a relative gain of like 4%, slightly less, of speed. The entire ship will cost, let's just say 12% more. And the only thing that it'll gain from that is 1 knot of speed, just speed. No armament, no armor, nothing else is gained. Just 1 knot of speed, which makes it about, let's say, 4% faster. Yikes. That's a tough sell. It does seem like it's actually worth it, though. And let me just explain my reasoning here. If we get the 28, that's going to actually allow us to survive quite a few more engagements, because I'm imagining the opening level battlecruisers will come in at 26, maybe some of the faster ones at 27. And this, which I won't name the Naniwa, this will of course be to honor the late great Honoka. So she'll be fast enough to get away from battlecruisers until like the until like around 1920, I'd even say. So she'd have a good 10 years of service before battlecruisers can track her down. And that is a lot of speed. I'd be quite happy with that. It will mean, unfortunately, that we will just have less of them. Or you could alternatively think of it as capping our ability to build another design for a longer amount of time if we try to get the same amount of light cruisers. So we're just investing. What do you want to do with your money? Do you want to invest heavily in this? This is why I like Rule of Waves so much, is because it allows for such an interesting decision making. We are the Grand Admiral of the Japanese Imperial Navy. And what does this Navy want to focus more on? Does it want to focus on these light cruisers? Is that really the direction we see ourselves going? Or should we spare a little bit of an expense? Not much. I mean, this is like just 1 knot is the only difference here. It's an incredibly small difference. But in the battles, of course, in the landscape of a battle, well, seascape, I guess, 1 knot can make all the difference. So I'm going to just keep bouncing back with myself for a little while. I could probably, if this was not a recorded session, if I was just doing this on my own personal playthrough, this is the kind of decision I would agonize over for tens of minutes, because this is the fun of the game for me. It's like, okay, I'd go cancel, I'd look at the cost of different ships, you know, okay, so how much do we actually spend on battleships, and do we really need the extra, you know, whatever. But since we don't really have the ability to design anything else right now, I think it's sufficient to just get, oh, bother. Probably should have saved that design, but that's okay. This is not going to be too hard to do. That should take us... Oh, I got forward center line, which I don't want. There we go. That should be okay. Considerably overweight? Well, of course. Wait, no, why? Why is it overweight? Oh, yes, because I haven't... if I drop the knot, this should take us... What has happened here? Something has changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh God, I don't know what changed, but something has changed, and we now have a cheaper ship. And I don't see the reason why. There's no such thing as free lunch, so this is very scary. What am I missing? God, did I have secondaries or tertiaries on the other one? I don't think so. No reason to get torpedo defense on such small ships. What in God's name happened? 2.522. I don't understand why suddenly the ship is lighter. I really don't. Is it a bug? Okay, so somehow, and I don't know... Oh, God, torpedoes. Thank God. Thank God I caught it. Torpedoes, of course. We do want 1 set. So we get 1 set of torpedoes. That'll take us down to 5 there. We're back to normal. Whew, almost missed it. Okay, so this is just fine. 25.5 for this final design. I really like it. It has plenty of ammo per gun. Plenty of guns. Good armor. It's basically the Azumi 2.0, but it will... oh, way faster, though. Way faster. 22 to 27. Huge increase in speed. Yeah, I think we'll do this. Even though the extra knot, It might save it from battle cruisers a little while. I'm just going to be okay to lose, you know. We can build 11 of these instead of 10 of the other ones, so I'll be okay with losing one to a battle cruiser if we end up losing one. I'll just project that one will be lost to a battle cruiser that could have been saved otherwise in the span of its life, or the span of all 11 of their lives. But for that, we have the advantage of one extra light cruiser, which is good. So I'm going to save this. The Honoka-class. Now, we have some names I can go ahead and grab. We have this. Oh, yeah. So let's do this. That's quite a long name, actually. I hope that works. It might be... I might just do this. It's a bit of a long name. Okay, let me see how it works first. The first one will cost an extra 2 million. Fine. Is that too long of a name? I might just shorten that to the Chinmoku. But for now, it's fine. And the next one we have is Robot-san. That robot asked for a torpedo cruiser. This is not a torpedo cruiser, so we'll move on. We have... Let's see... We're not going to build a raider anymore, so I'm going to put... Of course, this is an interesting name. Let's just build as many as I can, and then we'll do the renaming after that. So we have 4 million left. We can get 5 more, I'd say. All right. So that's 6 building at a time, which is fantastic. We're going to get the Super Yamatos. Somebody, let's see, that was Keegan Grant. We also have the Shadow from Chardons. And then we have the Baka, which means stupid, which is something I remember from my childhood. I did have a childhood friend who was Japanese, and he taught me that Baka means stupid. That's the only thing I remember, of course. That's all we remember when we're kids is bad words, and even as adults. And we have the Graustreif Brom. I'm sorry, the German is too much on this one. But Graustreif's name is the Sentoku. And I'm not using the dashes, so I'll do space for this. Okay. Just because the game doesn't generate dashes, and I'm just really concerned. I haven't played with the dashes. I'm not sure if it would corrupt anything. Probably not, but maybe yes, so just in case. 1.1 million a month, I think that seems about right. For 23 months, that's bad, but that's, I think, due to the Japanese taking a little bit longer. I think it should only be 22 months or even less for other nations. Okay, now we've done our ship design, our renaming, all that. I'll probably do the renaming off camera from now on. So I'm just apologize now, even though it's too late. But next time I'll just do the renaming off camera. Okay, so now what are we doing in this war? We're trying to avoid war with Russia. I pray to God. Otherwise this thing will never end. And even now it's really taking forever to end. So I want to send my raiders. I'm kind of sick of the Chiyodas. So what they're going to do is... This should be renamed as well. Kiri. We're going to send them all over to Europe. The Mediterranean, everything. We're just going to get them out of here. Send to raiding mode. And maybe these two, the Yukiona and the Emery, will stay in Southeast Asia. They'll be the only members to retain a little... Actually, the Yukiona, she's been so successful, I want her to move... We'll have her move to Northern Europe eventually as well. Emery, you can go there. The Tomislav, Southeast Asia, so you will move out to the Mediterranean, let's say. Let's just get all these guys out of here. Kiri, you will move to the remotest island I can find, which will be in the South Pacific. Yes, very good. All right, so they're just all going to clear this area. Clear the airspace. She'll be in dockyard hands for 5 months. That's fine. I'm okay with dockyard hands for 5 months. That was in Nezumi in Southeast Asia. She is elite. Unfortunately, she might lose her elite status, but let's see how we do. Lots of sinkings of stuff. This is good. Very good. And their response was only 1. A cruiser actor in Southeast Asia. This should be good because we don't have... I think it should be in Nezumi. Oh, what do you know? Well, color me surprised and quite happy. We have our first battle cruiser prowling the waves. Okay, so now we have to watch out that the crew quality is not spectacular on these, but I think this should be better than anything it faces. So really excited to see how this goes. Maybe she is the one who will get revenge on the... Now, I said last episode mistakenly that it was the... let's see. The Deputy... Dupetit Toi that was the guilty culprit in the Honoka sinking. That's actually not true. It was the Latouche Treville. We want to sink them all, though, so it doesn't really matter. Give me that contact. We have contact. Squad max, 27. So that's a good indicator that we made this ship as fast as we could, basically. It's a light rating ship. That's a good indicator that the light cruiser we have at 27 is probably going to be faster than some of the initial battle cruisers. And since we are a little bit confident, we're going to steam right at them. It looks like they are... Minesweepers? What in God's name? Okay, one of them is and one of them maybe isn't. What the hell? Is this really our battlecruiser against a bunch of minesweepers? Well, we'll just close the ranks then, and if we use our 11-inch guns, if we don't... If we're landing 11-inch hits, that's actually like death for a minesweeper. Like, how big are these? That one's already sunk. 500 tons, yeah, this should be pretty quick. Painless, I would say. One 11-inch... Whoop. That was really all they had me do. My battle cruiser engagement was to sink 2 minesweepers. Wow. Heavy-handed. Wow. It's like using a nuclear bomb to clear out your ant infestation. It's a bit of overkill. Still... A nice first showing for the, I guess these are the Izumo class. Izumi and Izumo. I didn't realize that. It was unintentional. Better damage control, shell damage. 1, 1. So a little bit less successful of a turn for raiding. I want to see the status of my raiders. And do we have any other Chiodas that are not raiding? No. This is good. Okay, so where are you guys all at right now? Ah, I didn't fix this. You guys are... Southeast Asia. Okay, Ryabu. Let's get you into Indian Ocean. Send them everywhere. Nike and the Yukana have finished their workup. That's great. We'll send them down. Oh, finally! Double torpedo mounts. So this is good. In fact, I'll probably start building a new destroyer soon. Screen formation for destroyer. Well, this is perfect. The game is basically telling me, yeah, we're okay with you finally building destroyers now that it's 1911. But I am forgetting that we have research on 90%, so these things should take a little bit longer. I don't think it's the Yukiona intercepting a French raider as much as the other way around. But we'll fight the battle because if I don't, we'll lose. And we don't want... Our precious Yukiona, who's off. She should actually be in the Mediterranean. I sent her to the wrong spot. Whoops. But that's fine. We'll get her over to the Mediterranean after this. Because she's supposed to be retrieving Italian meat. Okay, wind this side. Oh no, who cares? Retreat. Just run away. And that was a really slow ship, but I'm not going to chance it. We'll find out in the aftermath whether that was a minesweeper. It's perfect. She is meant to sail all the way this way. Keep going. There it is. What did we have? It was an armored cruiser. Okay, we made the right decision. And that battle was a draw. The unfortunate thing is that it does take away our opportunity to do anything else useful. Alright, let's sort by class and by type and get these guys all into Southeast Asia because our battleships are already occupying Northeast Asia. We might, I don't know how it works, but I think battlecruisers can initiate invasions. I'm not sure, but maybe. If they can, it would be great to have them in Southeast Asia, so... Okay, we can secure even better terms. We're doing really well. I forgot to move the Yukiona up. We'll do that right now. Okay, so the Yukiona... Oh, she's in Northern Europe. Fantastic. Well, let's actually move you down to the Mediterranean because that's where you're supposed to go to collect the meats that I want. And the Tomislav, why don't we move you... Actually, you're fine in the Mediterranean. France should have a lot of trade in the Mediterranean as well. So good. I'm pretty happy with the spread of raiders we have. Moving on. I don't see anything else. All right, we're at 30,000. I'm not going to build our docks up further. If private economy will, that's fine. But otherwise, as long as we get to 43,000, I want to rebuild the La France class from the last gaming session, the last series, just because we never got to use that. I really want to see how that thing works. Kiri, Wabu, Cosmo, cruiser action. Ooh, could it be? Huh. Dragging on, dragging on, dragging on. Make an Asian national hero. Yes. One, two. So 4, 7, 9, 11 to 2. Well, we're certainly winning that. Up, Wabu needs to come back, so let's change her to active fleet and move her to Southeast Asia. Wow, a lot of spying going on against Great Britain. Lots of national heroes coming from it. Contra-rotating propellers, I think that's torpedo stuff. Okay, cruiser action in Northeast Asia. A bit surprising, actually. We do have our Azumi-class here, which I'm pretty happy with this ship, too. 6,300 tons. Just the only difference is really 2 of these became 1 and merged onto the center. Between this and the Honoka, I mean. We lost a pair of torpedoes and the speed. Obviously, the speed is massive. So, move on. I don't think they will have a heavy cruiser here. I don't think. Okay. The hell? They have a battleship in Northern, and we don't get to fight it with our battleships? What a bummer. Not only that, but it appears we lost our port. Didn't we have a port here? If so, where did it go? Yeah, it's strange. Oh, was it? No, God. Whatever, doesn't matter. We'll just sail away. It's obviously not a fight we want to make. Oh, sail. Yeah, this way. And he'll go his separate way, that's fine. Oh, God, we're being pursued. Okay, so... What is being pursued? An Edo. Yeah, we might actually have to form up then. This magenta is going to be risking... Come on, please retreat, Edo. Please retreat. Now, as soon as it gets dark, I will go after them. Okay, let's go. Because if we find them now, at night, we should be able to launch our torpedoes. But, just in case it doesn't happen, we'll go to ultra fast. Okay, fair enough. So I guess the other ship avoided damage. Our ship avoided damage. So the draw. Okay, but that would have been really fun if we could fight their battleships. Okay, contra-rotating propellers. 1, 2, 3, 7. Good God. Okay, fight the battle. They ran away too. Good. Okay, we'll go back down to cruise. Ultra fast. Dang it. You paused me just to tell me that. I still don't have any idea what that message is for. I've never ran out of fuel. I don't think it's possible. Okay. Oh, this is just dragging. Alright. We can do it. Let's continue to build our lead. I want to gain some territory from this. 4, 2, 9 total, 11. 11 to 1. I mean, this is good news. We're slowly gaining a lead, but it's kind of annoying. 7 to 0. Oh, that was not. This was not a good. Okay, enemy coastal raid. Do I accept it? I think I do, and they decline. Yes, very good. It was a risk. All right, the Yukiona has to send us back supplies, so she's not supposed to die. Okay, squad max. Wind is that direction. Let's go this direction. Yeah, this is fine. We'll actually sail back towards the French ports. Why not? This is why I'm trying to get rid of my raiding ships. The experiment has been completed, I feel. I don't know if they'll even really survive a retrofit. I might not choose to do a retrofit. I may instead just choose to scrap them, because they are kind of annoying. Alright, the new Dreadnought. That's not bad. It's a decent ship. So that's 8 13-inch broadside, 10.5-inch armor. For once, the British, who normally don't, put some at least reasonable turret armor. Oh my gosh! We don't even have 4 centerline turrets, and we just got 5+. Wow. And that was a huge turn for us in terms of rating. Alright, we intercepted a French raider. This is good. It might, unfortunately, be a heavy cruiser. But if it's not, it should be good shape for us. Okay, let's go back down to normal. Squad max. Wind is to our north. We will engage with caution. Light cruiser, move in. Honoka-class, which is the 3-inch one, I guess. The 3-inch belt. No, this is just nothing we have to worry about at all. So just pursue. That's right, the Honoka is very weak. I forgot. She's hit us a few times. We landed a few hits. I just don't want her to get away. She got away last time, if you remember. Open up that broadside. How are we doing? We're definitely in range. Good. Now I have a good eyeball for where more or less our torpedo range is. So we can try to stay out. Torpedo range. It's been the bane of my existence since ever since I started playing this game, to be honest. It's always been the torpedoes that get you. Try to switch it up just to gain a little bit on them. Front gun only, but just want to land enough hits to slow them down. And then we'll open up our starboard side now. Try to stay on the steady on line so that no course corrections affect my accuracy. Just allow us to keep ranging. Oh, they hit my rudder. Damn it anyhow. Well, that's going to be the end of this one. Unless she decides to come back, let's go to cruise, since no point in burning out your... oh, they're definitely going back to bay. Rudder repaired, squad max again. No need killing your stokers. You can't even get to them in time. So we'll see if we can go back over to them, but... Oh, we actually kind of caught up. Wait. We did catch up. Don't go to port! You shouldn't be allowed to enter port with me right on your feet. Ah, fine. It's a trick I've used several times myself. Damn it, she had heavy damage. How close to sinking was she? Nah, not terribly. Try as we might, we just can't clinch a serious victory here. It's between the raiding ships and them escaping. Now this is more like it. This is, wow, they have superimposed fore and aft. They have the B and the X. Well, that is something to take note of. This is a behemoth. 10 14-inch guns, 12 50. Oh my god. The British have really brought it in that one. Okay, that was about 10 or 9 or something. Convoy defense, yeah. We'll accept everything. Just give me a chance to win the war. Okay, I don't even know what we have here. The Weabu. Oh, what the hell? Of course it would be the Weabu, who is a raider, because I put them back to port, and I forgot to send them back out to raid again. Well, that's very unfortunate. Well, it's even more unfortunate for these transport ships, I guess. Oh, wait, what? Destroyers? Let's suck them in. Squad max. Turn, engage. There's one thing a ship with a bunch of 5-inch guns is good at. It's killing old destroyers. You couldn't ask for a better engagement than against 900 tons. That's, like, perfect. This is exactly what the Weabu was meant for, in fact, I would say. They're opening up their torpedo formation, so I'm going to retreat. They should be in gun range. I didn't even open up. When I knew it was the Weabu, I didn't even bother with the opening up the statistics, but let's see if we can maybe secure a victory here. Oh! Oh, would you look at this? The Kasuga is coming in. Well, we definitely want to get some hits so that the Kasuga is not threatened. It's so nice of the Kasuga to show up. And there it is. 2 destroyers. The game is being really mean about these randomly generated scenarios. I'm not too happy about it. I forgot again to get the Weabu back, but that's fine. Only the Navy can win this war. And we are winning it. Damn it. So the French won't surrender. It's about 8-2. Accept. They decline. Just running up the VP. Okay, where's that one in South? Okay, let's get you to raid. And let's move you... Actually, you can raid in Southeast Asia. I'm happy with 1. Oh, it does work. Okay, so we've invaded Annam. This is great. This is really good. Now I want this war to go on for a long time. We've got to finish that invasion. Okay, scouting force, which yeah, it's okay. It means your battlecruisers have a chance to fight before the main lines collide. Have to admit, I'm not really watching the screens anymore, just kind of scanning to see numbers generally. Is that Tai who's fighting? This is a... Pretty sure this is a... Izumi? Let's find out. Yeah. Okay, let's just get the ship sighted first. Okay, where are you? Squad max. Into the fray, boys, into the fray. She's running away, that's an interesting sign. It is a Honoka-class. 21 knots, 5-inch guns. Well, we should make short work of this one. I guess I'll go down to normal, though, so that I can control the battle a little bit better. Was that us hitting them a bunch? It was. Good. And still, wait, did they destroy one of our turrets? My god. Yeah, they did. One on our starboard side, unfortunately, and the other one... Oh, no, that's our port side. I'm looking at the Honoka-class. Yeah, it was one of our starboard side. Okay, that's fine, though. Even one turret down, I'm not going to worry about it too much. They're probably already sinking. Let's just stay away from torpedoes, which is, I'm sure, the only thing that could lose us the day. We won. Very good. And only 385 victory points to speak for it, but at least that's more exciting than those ratings. Okay, they gained 100 victory points, but this is not to say anything. We could still get that. That is not related to our colony invasion. Please let us take it. Battle in support of land combat. Okay, we will definitely accept this. This is exciting. Is it our battle cruiser? It is. Oh, this is great. Now, this is the way you can end an episode. By dragging you guys all through the muck of a bunch of raiding battles and a bunch of one-on-ones. I don't know what this will be, but if we can just sink some transports, which is, I guess, what we're supposed to do here, hopefully that'll mean good things for our invasion. And this is wonderful that, oh my goodness, that they give us the opportunity to support our colony invasion. And that is probably an armored cruiser, if I had to guess. It's actually pretty fast. Yeah, I was going to say, this is actually pretty fast. We did hit it with our 5-inch guns. I'm really happy with the 5-inch gun decision, by the way. Another ship coming this way. We did hit it, what was that with? Our 11? Okay, so we hit it with 11, 5, and 11. Okay, that actually is, oh my god, that actually is a minesweeper. Yeah, so, okay, we have a few destroyers. We want to sink everyone here, because I need this colony. So let's just proceed on normal speed, chase down the ones that we need to chase down, which is mainly these guys. Staying out of torpedo range. Now, I think my torpedo range on this ship is extremely large. Because these are the new... it doesn't tell me, but I'm pretty sure these are the newest torpedoes. The ship was built relatively recently, so... Okay, we're hitting the destroyers with our 5-inch guns. We're hitting the... Okay, now we're hitting the armored cruiser with our 5-inch guns. I don't want that. Continue to focus on the destroyers with our secondaries and use the 11 inches on the armored cruiser. That would make more sense. This guy, I'm assuming, doesn't... Oh, he does have torpedoes. Good God. Run away. Well, we're out of his firing arc now, I think. He's going down. That guy's going down. So we have one more, I think we have to worry about. This guy. And then we can sink the rest. He's getting a few hits in. It's good. Very good. Quite good. Let's go just to proceed. Constant speed. Watch out to avoid collisions. This armored merchant cruiser is still not giving up. Well, this should be a huge victory for us, which is good because that should help impact the colony, the invasion, I should say. Let's make sure we finish this guy off. 5-inch guns, go, go. That's good. Now let's get down here before the rest of these guys get away. Notice our speed hasn't dropped at all, 27 still. And we've been at battle speed for a long time. Flank speed, I should say. Let's make sure that all the ships down here are gone, and there it is. Perfect. In fact, this is absolutely the most perfect result you can imagine. They actually have a submarine somewhere around, but very good. So I hope that impacts our ability to take that colony, or I guess we'll have to wait one more turn. There it is. We've taken a nom. And now I'm okay if the war ends. Okay, they really fought back this turn. My goodness. Convoy defense, unexpected battle, we will accept. However, oh my goodness, 3 battle cruisers. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and tease you guys, leave you this one for the next episode, because we are running out of time. So, finally our battle cruisers are getting into it. We haven't fought an equal foe yet, which is unfortunate. Hopefully this will be the time that we can actually bring big guns to bear against big guns. But at least we were already able to take a nom. There she is, now in our control. And who knows, maybe next, Cochin, China. But for now, I will bid you adieu. So, adieu, that's French. Ugh. I will sayonara. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, take care.